Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad ALIFF HAIKAL bin Muhammad Zaidi. We are Falcon Auto Ergonomic Private Limited Group, Consultant Team Engineer. And my group member are Nurul AMIRAH AQILAH bin Halim, Muhammad SYUAIB bin Samsuddin, and Wan REDHUAN AMAR bin MUHAMAD. This is organization chart of our company. Me, myself as CEO, Chief Executive Officer. I am responsible in making major corporate decisions. Nur AMIRAH AQILAH as Executive Assistant. She responsible in filling and retrieving corporate record, document and report. Wan REDHUAN AMAR as Chief Financial Officer, CFO. He responsible in managing all the finance activity of the project. And Muhammad SYUAIB as Chief Information Officer, CIO, responsible in managing all the information activity of the project.
I am going to present project objectives. First one is to analyze driver posture, passenger posture, and posture during open or close the trunk leads using ruler analysis. Second is to compare and analyze which car ergonomics features or specifications is better for certain size of man or woman using MSD risk factors analysis. Third is to manage the risk and provide possible solutions of ergonomic postures problem involved in analysis using potential failure mode and effects analysis.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad SYUAIB bin Samsuddin, and today I'm gonna present to you about our Gantt chart. As you can see, we started our project on the 21st November the year 2020, and it shows the progress of our project, and this is from week 1 to week 8, and you can see the next slide. It's from week 5 to week 10. Around 10 weeks is needed to finish this project, although it can be summarized, but we need to dig deeper and make our project as perfect as we can. So thank you. That's all from me, and proceed to our next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, here is the partition of our project costing. Direct materials takes about 7% of total cost. Direct labor takes about 3% of total cost. Applied overhead takes about 90% of total cost. For direct materials, we use measuring tape, protectors set for measuring purpose, masking tape for marking purpose, and papers for documentation or worksheet purpose. So the cost is Ringgit135.91. For direct labor, the activities that have been conducted by ergonomists are involving ruler analysis, MSD risk analysis, BMMA analysis, forest management, and providing solution with overall result and analysis. So the cost is Ringgit63.64. For applied overhead, we include the office rent, administrative cost to manage all the costing and monitor the progress of the project. The camera is used for capturing the photos of conducting ruler analysis, so the cost is Ringgit1,790. Then we have set salary for each member per month are Ringgit2,800. We work 22 days monthly. We start working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every weekday. We offer a job cost for each project is at least Ringgit. We take about a month to finish it due to limited manpower, and we do about 4 jobs a month simultaneously to increase our capital budget. But the total job cost also depends on the difficulty of the project and time constraints. However, we guarantee our services to all our clients for the project we deliver, and we ensure our team can minimize the cost to spend on our project.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul AMIRAH binti Halim. So basically, I will explain to you about our resource management and project methodology. So for our resource management is the process that involves planning so that the right resources are assigned to the right task. Managing resources involve planning schedule and budget for people, project, and equipment that need to be used. So in our project, we have four stages during project analysis. Firstly, we start with an estimate of the costing that we need to use. Secondly, planning. We start planning for timeline, costing, and other things that we need to consider. execute. In this stage, we proceed to do the project analysis. Lastly, analyze and optimize. In this stage, we analyze and optimize the thing that we can improve in next project. Okay, next I will explain to you about our project methodology. So basically, in this project we have choose to do the analysis by an actual experiment or test. So the best method that we have choose is ruler method. As you can see, this is our ruler worksheet. After complete all the ruler worksheet, we can get the level of risk, and it will tell you if there is action that required you to change it or not. Then after that, in this project we have choose two car, but in the same segment. So in our project we have choose Proton MIP and Proton Iris, which is in segment B. So, thirdly, we choose to analyze driver posture, passenger posture, and close and open trunk. Next, I will pass to my friend to explain more.
Next, for risk management process review, this is our flowchart. We need to identify all the process components that can be listed in FMEA table. For PFMEA analysis, I take one example item: trunk lead, potential failure, customer difficult to open close trunk lead, potential effect of failure, customer complaint being hard to open close trunk lead, that is uncomfortable posture. Then we can complete the PFMEA worksheet, index severity, probability, index duration, and then calculate RPN. If RPN low, we can proceed reliable process. If RPN high, we need to corrective action. This is all items that been listed in worksheet PFMEA with old RPN and new RPN. I take one example: sit comfortable posture, all RPN is 105 and new RPN is 36. Next, this is PFMEA worksheet from our group project. As you can see, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, this is our result and analysis. This is the on the left is the summarized ruler analysis table, and on the right is the level of risk and risk table. And yes, you can see program IV score the highest, which is 7 and 6. And what indicates it's highest? Because we compare it to the level of MSD risk table, and which is more than 6 is very high and needs to be implemented, change immediately. And the high score is on the driver posture and open trunk leads, and also Proton Iris also has high score on open trunk leads. Although it's a medium risk, it's a risk for people to suffer MSD. And this is a problem with a hatchback car, because a hatchback car has a flat back and it's hard to design a trunk that is low. Although we can implement an automatic trunk, but it won't be at the segment B, because the segment B is a not so expensive, not so cheap car. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, for the conclusion, we can conclude that ruler is used to identify risk factor of the posture, force muscle risk factor that related to MSD. Then ruler also assesses body posture in activities having high score. Car manufacturer should focus on designing the car that have low ruler score. Besides that, car manufacturer also need to do the PFME risk analysis to analyze the effect that can cause a potential failure and make the user feel uncomfortable when they use it. That's all. Thank you.